Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. VP versus Empire Hope, best of 3. So what's going on in this game? This is what winner goes. What happens with this game, JJ? Explain.
So this is the... We only have a winner's bracket. We have 4 teams in the winner's bracket. So basically, you win this game, you're 1 win away from making it to the major. Very simple.
Because this is the upper bracket
This is
already.
upper bracket. We only have upper bracket. We have 4 teams total. You win twice, you are at the major. You lose twice, you're out.
Okay.
Very nice. What do we have? Rubik banned out.
Magnus spam.
Sadly, no Grimstroke so far.
What are they going to open with? The Brew. I mean, the Brew was good. The Brew's fine to open with. Dazzle VP know what's up, though. They're going to get some strong-ass Dazzle combat to open with, I'm sure.
Have they played Dazzle before? Do you know?
I don't know, actually, because their game's been on at the same time as the ones we've been doing. I'm not too sure. Have they done it as a core? I'm sure they would.
It kind of fits Solo's profile.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is just solos. Yeah. All right, Morph. Giving Ramses one of his best heroes. Hero that you can quite easily carry the game. PL is going to be picked up in response to the Morphling. But, I mean, don't think Ramses is going to mind that too much. As the Morph.
I mean, he can turn into Phantom Lancer. Also,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Good target Brewmaster as well.
Especially with the new Drunken Brawler. Being able to run people down, give them the slap. And yeah, we'll see where Empire go with this. Is they will want some sort of lockdown. I mean, for both the Morphling and the Dazzle. We do Silence.
Lion is still in the pool.
Lion is still there. That would
Lion
be
seems really good in this patch.
I think Lion against the Morphling, what we saw earlier, give Crystallizer's Morphling some trouble. Having the Lion in the game.
5 seconds
so
remaining.
Lion would certainly not be a bad shout here for Empire. I mean, for both sides really as well. If VP did want to have some harder catch, but yeah, well, Dazzle with the 5 position depends how they want to run things.
Yeah, I love the Undying ban. Every time I see Morphling, this is the first hero that comes to my mind. Just have 2 tombstones.
Yeah, the big combos we saw towards the end of the pack was Undying and also Pugners. Like Pugner Morphling seemed like ridiculously good for just shutting down a game to the point where I think there is definitely a chance that VP may pick Pugner to go alongside the Morph. See Tusk. Oh, interesting.
This is the hero that I kind of have mixed feelings
Tusk?
for. Yeah. Is it super imbalanced or is it just bad? People are
I think it's super good.
Getting ice shards. You're just maxing the tag team spell. I've seen some Tusks going for Necrobook because all the summons from Tusk also get the extra 100 damage every time they hit.
Shaker. It's in there against the PL. There's that catch and lockdown that VP will love to have, so they can catch out the Phantom Lancer and have that great amount of echo damage as well.
Virtus.Pro's turn to
Bane. See Bane. It's going to be picked for a little bit of control. Have him out against the Dazzle and the Morphling, and of course the new Bane incredibly annoying to play against with the Enfeeble and that enhanced status resistance. Oh, no, it's really the opposite. The reduced status, really just the enhanced duration of any status changing effects.
I guess they were looking for a hero who can kind of trade in the lane against Dazzle, but
yeah, you wanted to see this one.
You can't trade against Dazzle once you have a.
No, I mean Dazzle's is very strong in the lane. Lich as well. We haven't seen any Lich yet in the games we've been doing.
Yeah, I was thinking about Lich as a hero. I kind of feel that Lich needs some mana items because he has 4 active spells.
Yeah.
And you can't just run Clarities on him all the time. So maybe they're going to play it as a kind of core, maybe position 4 as well, which I think that's the best role for him.
Yeah, I imagine they're probably going to lane Lich Shaker, Morph Dazzle, and then they're going to pick No One's hero last.
Yep.
I still like the Pugner for No One. But he's got a lot of options. A lot of stuff could work with this. And as obviously, as we say, and I'm sure you people at home will be aware as well, VP coming into this as the very strong favorites. Empire hope they're going to approach this game with a Brood strat. It is a Brood picked into a Shaker, which may cause issues down the line, but I guess just planning to have a superior laning phase and hoping to take over the lane in that sense. VP do still have a pick to deal with that Brood. We could see no one go for his Kunkka.
5 seconds remaining.
In terms of
I expect that's got to be banned, though, right?
You would think. You would think this final ban from Empire would be the no one Kunkka. As VP banned the Shaman. Let's see, what is it that Empire are most worried about when it comes to trying to run a Brood strat? Let's have a look. Is it just going to be that straight Kunkka ban to make sure that the Brood doesn't have too tough of a matchup in the middle lane?
I like the roster ban. Would have been really nice for Empire to combo the spiders, the illusions, with then wards, and the brewlings. Like, there's just too many things that take extra attacks and clicks to work down.
Virtus.Pro's turn to
Yeah, the Shadow Demon in play.
I don't know if I like that one. They don't have any legitimate setup.
They don't have any. It's only the Nightmare. I mean, no fault. Like, disruption into what? Nightmare into what? There's nothing.
Not just that, but Shaker really great at following up after a defensive disruption. And just killing that target. Not to mention,
5 seconds remaining.
Lich loves having more heroes to bounce.
Yeah, so it's a bit of an interesting part. But maybe this Brood's going to take off. I think Empire Hope are resting a lot of their trust on the Brood. VP, they've got one more pick to go with. What are they going to grab for no one to finish this all off? You never know, VP, they may even go for something a little fun, a little different. It may still be the Dazzle mid if they want to do that sort of surprise pick. But they do have to bear in mind that Brood lane could be a little bit nasty to play against. So let's see, what is the plan against the Brood? Could be a no-one Shaker as well, but I guess the lane's still not that great.
It's not bad either, though.
It's not bad. You could play it mid.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on what they want to do. This is VP, the major champions. It's really just based on feeling. You could theoretically put Lich Morphling against Brood, and I think you dominate that lane, like, really hard.
Yeah, I mean, they might have one of the sports go mid anyway to sort of help out.
Yeah, but I keep thinking Lich is something you dual lane, but I don't think that's a thing anymore now that you don't have Deny. I feel like it might even just be a core at this point.
The Monkey King. That was one of the other ones we did see picked against the Brood in lane quite a few times, as it will indeed be no one in mid. And it's going to be a Pasha Dazzle. Right. So an off-lane core Dazzle. Roger will be playing the Shaker.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I think off-lane's the best role for the Dazzle at the moment. You just get all those early cheap items, and especially with the Shaker, a Fissure and a Creep Wave, Heal Bomb, it's a ton of damage. And melee carries, specifically heroes like PL, hate playing against it.
Yeah. I mean, core Dazzle, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get to see it in action, see what Pasha can get done on the hero. And for Empire, see if their hope rested in the Brood pick will be enough to allow them to have a chance of taking a game against VP. It's not going to be easy. VP looking to continue on that smooth path to the major. Well, let's see. Let's see if they can do it. So to clarify, you said the winner of this series gets a slot? They got to win one more.
You have to win twice.
You got to win twice.
The winner from the upper bracket and the lower bracket will advance to the
There
major.
is no lower bracket.
Yes,
there is a lower bracket.
Oh, there is a. Oh, sorry, yeah. There's a lower bracket, but people from the groups, like you go. Yeah, you can't get into the lower bracket from the groups.
Yes.
Yeah. So who is the other bracket of upper bracket matchup?
Gambit versus No Pangolier.
So these are the final 4 teams left in CIS.
Not just a quick fun fact: Tigers and Na'Vi both lost in the group stage. So the minor champion and runner-up are both possibly going to be going back to the minor.
Yeah, so I'll be very surprised if they both. I said Na'Vi, well, I can shake. There are definitely other teams in CIS that, well, being the fact that we've got 4 already that have gone further than Na'Vi, that do have a chance of getting to the minor over Na'Vi. But Na'Vi definitely have potential to make it to the minor again.
What do you guys think about teams with extra slots at the major also getting extra spots to the minor. Doesn't that seem kind of counterintuitive?
Well, what do you mean?
I mean that if you have an extra spot at the major, you're making the region weaker, right? And now you're also getting extra spots to the minor.
But you're giving extra spots to a region in the major because you assume that that region has
but
the larger amount of stronger teams.
But now every spot is automatically 2 spots. That's the thing. Like it says your region's 2 spots better, not just 1. 5 teams get representation.
But that doesn't really count as much.
That's the Valve rule, right? That everyone has to have at least 2 slots in the major and the minor.
No, you get 1 spot in the minor, 2 in the major. 1 in the minor, except for certain teams. Like I don't think China personally is strong enough to get 3 teams in the major and 2 in the minor.
But it's a major in China. That's why it's like that, surely.
That's a good point.
Which is, not to say if that's how it should be done in terms of competitive fairness, but in terms of it being the teams for the home crowd, then it makes sense. But then again, for KL, they didn't have 3 slots for SEA, did they?
No.
They didn't. So then you got to ask yourself why.
It's also SEA. SEA always gets bullied, guys. Come on.
I guess so. Feels bad.
Well, we can argue about the tier 2 scenes, which one is the best. I would say Chinese one is the best so far.
I think it was, but it's sort of fallen off quite a lot.
Personally, guys, they needed to give 4 spots to Europe. Let's be real.
Definitely, yes.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we haven't seen the Europe. Maybe we're going to see the Europe qualifiers and everyone's playing like absolute garbage. We never know. You don't know what's going to happen. We've got to find out. We'll find out, of course, in a couple of days, which is when the Europe qualifiers start.
What the hell is that?
That's Lich.
That's Lich.
Oh, the Frost Armor thing. Yeah, that's some sauce.
It's pretty crazy.
Is that how you play it? You go Frost Armor strats?
I've seen people just getting 1 or 2 levels.
He's stuck.
Frost Armor.
Damn.
Because the slow is same on all levels.
The tips come out for that one. First Blooding Ramses Morphling.
Oh, hello.
That's a dead brew. Yeah, you can't play down here into Dazzle. I talked about this here on the off lane. It's even better in the safe lane where you can just keep a Q up on somebody indefinitely. That's a nice kill from Roger. Can you pull that now that it's a low ground? It's difficult still, isn't it?
I think you need to eat a tango. Did he just eat a tango?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, wow. Nice play.
They've moved the lane. Is this you didn't have to do that? You have to have the PL trying to farm against the Dazzle rather than just letting the Brew suffer. Okay.
I think it makes sense because otherwise the Brood just won't have a game. The issue is that they're also going to lose mid very hard.
Yeah.
I've seen no one at the major just dominate Broods. He is very comfortable on Kunkka or Monkey King in this matchup. I don't think Brood does much better up top either.
It feels like no matter what, EP is going to win 2.5 lanes.
Oh, Brew's dead. They get the kill. As at the same time, bottom lane Pasha keeping that poison touch going on the Bane, chasing him down with these right clicks. Stick charge will save Black Archangel as he will survive. With the pressure starting to come out in that mid lane, continuing to be a very free matchup for no one's Monkey King. As he is crushing the CS.
It only gets worse as the levels move up as well. Brood never gets a chance to pressure tower and effectively has to just go jungle. And not only that, but Monkey King has that tree leaping ability that allows him to also ignore terrain. I don't know if you want a mango for a sleep in that scenario, but okie doke.
He might just be dead.
He's gonna be fine, but
well, they got Fisher and Totem.
He has 1 more mango in the stick.
Okay.
He's not gonna chase. Too much time wasted.
But bottom, look at this PL. So much pressure applied. Oh yeah, look at that. Like I was gonna say, he just invited a heal bomb, tanks it to the face. They're actually just winning all 3 lanes. This is the VP we somewhat expected to see here.
And that's with Empire making those alterations on the side lanes as well to try and make things a little better. Our VP off to a cruising beginnings in this first 3 minutes of gameplay.
And you don't get back from losing 3 lanes.
No, especially not against VP.
So if you have a situation like this, is this a bit on the captain to just say, okay, look, guys, we're going to sacrifice bottom, we're going to sacrifice our Brew, let's just win top. Like, what's the play here?
Just win top, lol.
Yeah, win top. And
just win game.
I mean, they got the first blood, you know. Was off to a good start.
Well, lads, let's just win top.
You got to start abusing creep wave mechanics and try and like pull bottom, bring it in front of your tower or something. You can't just allow the status quo to continue because VP is just all over you. Yeah.
Oh. Ramsey. He's got that frost shield. Oh, he might still be dead. He's fine. He's got a salve to go as well.
He'll be full health, no problem. Balanced hero.
Mid lane. Kodos still continuing to suffer, and bam. Get in. Close the gap. He will be able to climb his way through the trees. As the spider does survive.
Mischief to dodge that one auto attack of the tower.
Yeah, I'm ready for some sick Mischief dodges.
What's the cooldown on it right now?
Like 20 seconds. 20 seconds, yeah. Here's bottom. Roger.
Oh, that would have been a kill with the heal bomb. Still a lot of pressure.
I mean, that's a lot.
PL's in trouble.
He's surrounded. He's got stick charges. He's going to be chased down a little bit by Roger. Poison touch. Out onto the Bane. They've got the Nightmare to slow down the damage,
nice
keeping it going, but he still gets the touch off. And they're charging in. They're trying for this kill on Pasha, but there's still another Fissure available. Roger holding with the control, but with the Doppelganger, Dream does get himself far enough away. Rotation comes into play from no one. He'll turn his attention towards the Bane, and the Bane will fall.
Well played by no one. Nice rotation. Roger securing the bounty runes too.
He's out of mana. Can't continue to chase for more, but still it is Dream pressured out of that bottom lane. So, taken out by Ramses. Solo keeps the distance, and Ramses get a few punches in onto the Brew as well. It's now 4-1. 2k lead for VP.
Radiant's middle tower.
Continuing to crush it. Gets himself a few of the spiders and a heavy bit of damage out to the Brood.
That's something we saw mid one do really well, and no one's just adopted it and made it part of his own game, where you utilize those Jingu stacks and ensure that you move around the map when they're still active. And the very least, you can pick up a ton of harass damage, the creeps.
Oh yeah, I mean,
don't go woods or anything.
And the thing is, what like once you get the stacks built up, but it lasts for a long time. You have a good amount of time to find action. There's bottom Pasha. Again, just the amount of damage that comes out from this Dazzle. And now, Roger, he's got him with the Invis on top of Dream. Dream will Doppelganger away. But VP keeping the pressure high on that bottom tier 1 top lane. Another gone to Ramses. He's got the Frost Shield. Turns towards the Brew. The Brew is dead. Ramses will survive. Back down bottom. Roger still trying to get in position to make a play onto Dream. They've got the chain lockdown. Do they have the damage, though? They've got no one closing the gap. A quick rush across towards the creeps in an attempt to keep himself safe will allow him to survive. There's Dream, Stick, and a Doppel. We'll get him back into the trees.
Should pressure the tower. She's falling back to jungle instead of pressuring the tower on mid.
He's playing very scared, Kodos. He doesn't seem to want to play aggressive at all, even when he sees those movements come away from the mid lane. It's going to be a slow start for the Brood.
A lot of these agility heroes have mana problems since the Ring of Aquila was removed.
Yeah, we just see constant clarities out.
Yeah, but this is not where you want to be if you're a Brood in this phase of the game. You can't pressure tower. He can't even threaten enemy jungle. He's just recovering. And this is what it feels like. Whenever you see VP play, it's just like they've got the enemy team in a vice for as soon as 2 minutes hits, and the rest of the game is just them squeezing the life out of whoever is unfortunate enough to play against them.
Yeah.
I don't know. They won the major. Like, what does anyone do against them?
They have a Brood Mother. Once she gets a Diffusal Blade, I guess that's the timing they can look into and try to make something happen. It's really hard to play against it.
Is Solo even going to die here? I guess eventually.
Oh. What?
He needs one more hit.
He's just
so much space.
Here we go. What? That's a kill. Let the spiders do the job.
But as you can see, Solo does a great job. He always buys out before he dies. We lost absolutely no gold for that. And in the meantime, Ramses finds a follow-up kill in half the time. A quarter of the time.
He knows he can play aggressive since Brood Mother was showing also Shadow Demon chasing.
This is just Right, very strong opening from VP. No one's farm continuing to accelerate.
I was eating a burger during the draft, but what do they have, a Shadow Demon and no like follow-up? They have
That's what was,
we were wondering. It was a late pick SD as well. Well, that's balanced. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't get Shadow Demon Bane together. Pretty much the entire team of Empire
do like the
is
same
no wave
job,
clear.
right? Don't they?
Yeah.
In the lane, at least, is.
They have no one that can clear waves either. It makes very little sense. Is that level 6?
He's not level 6.
No, he's not.
He's dead. That's what he is.
Are you sure?
Definite. Frost shield, my friend.
What level is that? What's Solo's build?
1, 2,
Solos.
Dyer's middle tower is under
1,
attack.
3, 1 now.
Huh.
I think that's what he saw.
On bottom lane as well. They're going to kill the P out.
Tower is under attack.
I like that no one went phase boots this game. Usually you see him go treads, but I think that now that
I think the new
Wraith
phase
bands,
boots.
yeah,
New phase boots you want to get on Monkey King.
yeah, I agree. And I think since Wraith bands give attack speed too,
Yeah.
you don't really
that's true.
need treads. You
It
treads give attack
feels
speed
really
anymore?
nice.
They give damage now.
Yeah, exactly. And phase gives
Attack speed.
yeah. Yeah, okay. I was making sure I wasn't
Dyer's bottom
totally
tower
crazy.
is under
So I think you always go phase on Monkey then. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, most heroes, treads are still the better option. But, yeah, on heroes like Monkey King, they just rely on keeping on the target. Phase boots, yeah, especially the new
I
ones,
feel
just
like
makes sense.
power treads is a must in most strength heroes because it gives you magical resistance. You get a couple of bracers, just tank up.
Here's my question to you guys and the
Dyer's
stream.
middle tower
Do you think that Wraith Band Bracer nulls are OP, or do you think it's just a lack of any other options? Like, should we be
it's true.
buffing other build-up items?
I'd like to see sort of other smaller items added to the game. I guess they sort of have begun to with like the ring's kind of a small item, isn't it? I don't know. It's obviously not going to be one that we're going to see built
We have
on loads of
crown.
people. There's the crown, so but we're not seeing them being purchased. Like that's the thing. Like they're adding these smaller items, but they just, as you
They're
say,
not as good.
They're not as good.
For stat.
I feel like null talismans are the worst of the three.
Yeah.
They
Radiant
give
Yeah.
spell amp.
scanning.
With bracers,
Yeah.
you get more
Dyer's
tankiness,
top tower is under
magic
attack.
resistance, and you just mitigate the damage.
Oh.
If you're playing strength hero against
Radiant structures are falling.
against the intelligence hero, it feels like it's always better to be a strength hero and get bracers. If you compare two bracers, let's say, against
Dyer's
the two
top
nulls.
tower.
I mean, I 100% agree with you, but I mean, you look at VP, they've got 3 Wraith, 2 Null on their cores. And this is something we're going to see them do, like, for all of Dota at this point. Like, they're not going to switch this up. They're just too cost-effective. So, yeah, we'll see. I hold true to my prediction. VP won't lose, will win both of these games without 10
Oh, he's going to
deaths.
kill this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, he gets the
Oh, so
This
close.
time.
I mean, it's fine, you know. You force out the brew split. There's nothing else.
I mean,
you can do.
can't you just kill the brew? Yeah, just kill the brewling with Ramses.
And what is EmpH?
He's just going to kill it. Oh, okay, no, he's going to get sent out once more.
This is not the play. I mean, yeah, he's going to Frost Armor. He'll be A-okay.
Oh, the crit!
Oh.
Ah, he got him. Oh, but he is looking to be a bit of a dead one. Yeah, hunting. Nice see him.
Monkey King.
Vision's given by no one.
If only PL wouldn't have died.
They have got the diffusal blade now on Kodos's brood.
Radiant's
Mid
And
tower
they
will be
took
taken.
tier 1 tower as well, so it opens up the jungle. They can play more aggressive.
Do you like this build as well from the core Dazzle, just going for Necro books?
Yeah, I love it because of the cooldown reduction.
Yeah.
Most
Oh,
of the time
yeah,
you would see
yeah.
them getting a hand of Midas just to
Yeah.
lower the
Dyer's top
cooldown.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, I agree. Is that actually what he's going to buy next?
I'm not sure.
He won't go. I don't think he'll go for Midas. This guy. I think VP. They're surely thinking we're going to just run this game over.
Yeah,
Like Midas
so
doesn't do anything for
What is
VP.
Glove and
level
Blade?
3.
What's that build into?
That's
Facebook.
phase boost, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Dyer's
I
middle
don't
tower
have them
is
committed
under
to
attack.
muscle memory yet, the new recipes, so I always get weirded out when I see quick
Screw up.
buys.
Radiant
got it,
structures are
Thanks, babe.
fortified.
But yeah, I agree. I think the CDR plus Necro book is just crazy. We see it on our core all the time.
Wukong's are down. The
has
Brood's
no
trying to
split.
fight, but he hasn't got split. He's run straight into the middle of this move, but he's got nothing to offer. He's
Lich
gotta
is
get out of
chasing
there.
with that new disable.
Now he's still got the Jingu built up, so they can jump down. They've got the control onto the Bane, dragging him back. Good turn with the Fiend's grip, but there's the heal, there's the backup, and I don't think you're killing this
Oh,
Monkey King,
no.
sir, as they'll keep no one alive. He's got a double kill, soon to be a triple kill, as Sayers Shadow Demon gets slapped down as well.
I was expecting to see Lich in every single game. This is one of the reasons the hero is just too good not to have him.
I mean, maybe when we see more like the tier 1 teams like VP, we will, because they know, like they've figured it out. They know that this hero, like you got to be picking.
Yeah. I mean, it just feels like VP. Obviously, they're better than the opposition, but no one in Ramses play one of the same 7 heroes or so. They're always going to dominate when given a lead, and the rest of the VP lineup's just like we're all playing like these support. They're all support heroes.
I mean,
it doesn't matter what they play.
You just sort of have the Lich Dazzle to back up Ramses and all. Like you're going to keep your cause alive every time.
Oh wow, that's a split committed. I don't know if you land this kill though. There's still a dunk on the Shaker as well, and a Dazzle behind him now.
He's going to try and hunt the Dazzle.
Get a Cyclone.
Yeah. Trying to get Pasha up there, but he's not going to find him.
Oh wow, that's CDR plus.
I mean, he's trying to get out, but they've got the control, and they've almost certainly got the kill with that Echo being used. VP just continuing to outplay Empire in every sense.
They find another kill on the Shadow Demon in the meantime. Again, though, I point to the draft. VP, formulaic, solid. They have their win conditions on lock. No real hiccups whatsoever. Empire, your 4th pick in a Shadow Demon? No, sorry, last picking a Shadow Demon? I don't know if that's ever going to be good.
He's got friends though.
But and now a bots onto the Necro Book. 6 synergy.
Kodos does manage to get himself away over the trees.
That's really cool though. What's the CD now on Necro? He popped that during a CDR. What's the uptime?
I mean, it has 63 seconds cooldown, and what's the uptime? 60
it's
seconds.
pretty long. 60 seconds.
With just level 1
so
ulti.
yeah, wow. So
casual stuff.
I would agree that Dazzle can be a core just based off this alone.
You just get Necro booking.
Yeah, because Necro was
the best
changed.
Necro book hero in the game. I guess Arc Warden maybe, but you just build it the same, right?
Yeah, so Necro has changed so that the components are cheaper, but the recipe's more expensive. So level 1 Necro is very cheap, but level 3 is the same expense it was previously. But pretty much Necro 1, very strong item.
And Empire just can't catch a break anywhere. Anywhere they try and make a play, VP just shut them down. I mean, we're 16 minutes in. This Monkey King's nearly got phase. Got phase Maelstrom.
Oh, he has no split. Is Brutus dead again?
He certainly is set. Oh, maybe. No, yeah, he's dead. They got the slam back up with a boundless. And Kodos, you don't want to poke around too much with this.
Ramsey's here.
Turns into the Shadow Demon and does a million times more than the Shadow Demon has actually ever done for Empire this game. Quick catch and a setup. And it's beginning to get a little ugly, this game. What?
Oh, yeah.
11,000 network lead. 16 minutes in. It's not looking good for Empire.
I'd just like to see Empire have a shot against VP with a better lineup. And the game 2, hopefully, we'll see that.
Yeah, I just don't see the synergy. What's the plan with their lineup other than we're going to have all this stuff? We'll be at your towers. You won't be able to deal with our Spider Illusion Brew army, but you can't win your lanes. No one can really kill creep waves, and the mobility of VP is just out of this world.
Just nothing gets past them.
Yeah, usually I'm not a big fan of boots of travel, especially early on. But Morphling this game, they have a Necro Book, so he can TP on it and also just deal with the Brood Mother when she's split pushing.
He also, obviously, it doesn't share cooldown with Teleport anymore. And in addition, he had enough gold. He went Mask, double Wraithband, Dragonlance. Then he went bots. So it's not as if he's even rushing the bots. He's just so far ahead. It's just part of his progression naturally. Lincoln's will be the next choice. Ramsey's just going for the full late game outscale you build. 20-5 on the scoreboard.
I'm just looking what OD is doing.
These eggshells are really nice. Just crushing eggshells.
It's funny because I was walking on eggshells when I got here.
What doesn't make sense? Why are you
It's
walking?
an expression.
I know it
That was
doesn't make any
nervous
sense.
around.
Why are you walking on eggshells?
Because you're the famous rapper OD. What was your rap name?
I can't remember actually. Did they put a name on the video?
Yeah.
I have no idea actually what name they put. Oh, VP, easy roast for them. Maybe the spiders will snipe it. Here we go. Let's get that last hit on Roche with the spider. Here we go.
Split.
He's gonna do it. The Bruling. Nah, Ramses. He's got the kill. He's got the Aegis. Now Pasha bullying the primal split away and out of the pit. So let's keep an eye on the Earth Panda. Can they kill him? They've got the fear. They have the control. Another split for, unfortunately, nothing from Moon. As they'll slam to secure the kill. Make sure that he doesn't TP back to base. Bottom lane, Solo. He's getting Dover Pond.
I heard Aegis.
Wait, who had the Aegis? Ramses did.
Ramses,
Yeah.
I think he just died.
How did they kill Ramses once? He missed. Well, either way, VP will clean up this fight once again. Ramses chasing down Dream's PL. Dream can't get himself back. Oh, he got the tower.
Oh, look at this hero.
Lich is
Lich
really
has a
good.
disable.
Oh, and a spider too. VP, the slaughter never ends.
Yeah, and the monkeys hit the spiders and proc Maelstrom, and I just, this is a shellacking right here.
They're gonna get 4 bounty runes as
Oh,
well.
not 4. Oh, I've just spilled eggshells on the couch.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
What are you doing?
I mean, that summarizes VP's biggest worry in the game. Hey, make sure you don't knock any drinks over onto your keyboard as you close this one out.
I wish we had a camera
I
on
hope
right
you guys,
now.
I hope you guys
Okay.
hear this because it's very telling.
Like, can they hear this? Like an ASMR stream?
I don't know. Wait. I'll check. Yeah, you definitely hear it. Oh my god. Stop it.
Nah,
just
is this
surprising
how we
it
get
out.
subscribers, isn't it? And get
Whoa,
donations?
got him. Yeah, but it's not our stream, guys.
Hello, Twitch chat. I'm a professional.
Dire's middle tower
There we go.
has fallen.
Base pushing time for Virtus.Pro. See what they can do here. Empire.
Dire's middle tower.
They got a fortification.
Radiant are scanning.
Slow Ramses down a little bit, but he ain't backing up.
Radiant
And it's pretty insane that you can almost have perma necro book with just level 1 ulti on Dazzle.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
What if they made it so when you use fortification, it insta-kills anyone within a certain range of the buildings?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
That sounds balanced.
Has fallen.
Coming to a patch
over?
near you. It is
I
over.
looked away for a
Dire's
moment.
middle barracks has fallen.
It's not over yet,
It looks pretty over.
but it will be pretty soon.
I mean, when you have 5 heroes up and you let VP take your eggs and you don't even fight, it's kind of rough, you know. It's a bit tight.
Now, this is like that typical conundrum you face when you go up against a team this much better than you. Is you're like, all right, we're gonna do something a bit niche, maybe something we practiced, try and catch VP off guard, but I feel like Broodmother's no longer even cheese.
No, I
Everyone
don't,
knows
I
what
don't
this
think
hero
you can,
does.
yeah, you can't just whip out a brood pick.
Yeah, like they've beaten
like-
Brood. They've proven they know how to.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone, it's them. You saw Ramses playing Brew, what, like 2 years ago and just crushing people?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit rough. I really like the Lich though. Like if you know you're a better team, and I mean VP.
Yeah,
won a
3
major.
3 bracers.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Let's
you
go.
can buy 3 bracers, 4 raid bands, whatever, because you don't need an extra slot for a TP.
Radiant's top tower.
That's the thing.
is under
It
attack.
becomes now that wards stack. Remember when they used to be
Yeah.
wards or sentries? Like you've effectively given supports 2 item slots for free every game, and at the same time you've incentivized them to spend gold early because you lose so much unreliable gold on death.
Dire's top tower
Just buy
has fallen.
easy, cheap stat items. Why not?
Oh, they got the courier.
Gank
the
the
grip.
courier.
And they got the shaker as well. Empire hope get a couple
Oh
of
no!
kills. But, oh, they got the Monkey King's tree. No
If he
one.
gets his ult off though, they're still in a lot of trouble.
He's got the Frost Shield too. It's keeping him alive as Kodos, even with the BKB, cannot man fight against this Monkey King. They will lose the Lich though. They do lose Ramses with
more.
the buyback of the death. All right. VP offering up a little bit of a throw. Maybe they can do it.
And they lost the most important hero before the fight. That's Earthshaker. And
Yeah.
he lost the courier, so he's not going to have a Shadow Amulet. But good smoke from Team Empire.
VP falling victim to the Na'Vi. losing a critically important hero. No one goes to the leap in, but that was a very easy Quelling Blade cut down on the tree. If he gets his ult off earlier there, maybe this goes differently, but you can see no one. They saw him leap. They're pinging it, and well played there. Brew walks up, splits in front of him after getting that 4-second stun.
Notice how the Morphling also is completely he couldn't do anything in this fight.
Yeah.
Like no adaptives, no waveforms, no nothing. He couldn't use
He had
his,
no mana because
as well.
Phantom Lancer just got his
exactly.
defusal laid up. Even though it's a really late defusal, 23 minutes in, given Hood first item.
They're still up 13k gold. Like it's still pretty rough.
Yeah, I mean that. In the grand scheme of things, I don't even know how much that matters, to be quite honest. No flame.
Oh, messing up the spells there. But probably will not matter, as he's still trapped in by the Fisher. No one will be there with the follow-up to take down the Bane.
When Morphling turns into Shadow Demon, uses Disruption and Soul Catcher. Is it called Soul Catcher right now? Oh, it is.
I think so.
Yeah.
He can just kill them with Adaptive Strike after. Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. Now they push in for a second.
Wait, is Soul Catcher 40% of max HP
max
or current?
It's max, isn't it? Oh no, it's current. It's current. Okay, yeah, that makes more balanced, I guess. Yeah, it's current. VP.
Wait,
We got
nothing. I'm just surprised that VP's winning so easily. I never would have expected this.
Dying. Game 2. We'll see what Empire Hope try instead. I think drop the Brood, drop the Shadow Demon Bane combo. You can keep the Brood, you can keep the PL. I'm fine with those two heroes.
I feel like their Initiator, Brewmaster in this game, and Magnus in the previous one needs to be careful about his positioning. Maybe a different, if they pick different heroes, have maybe a frontliner, someone who can start the fight, make a chaos, and then he goes in. If they want him to initiate first, he's not gonna land good RPs. Kind of forced to use a split in a bad spot.
I mean, sure, but I feel like you need a miracle if you want to pull anything out. Look at Roger, Shadow Bladed up. Almost gets
Fighters.
All they need is that initial stun lock into the Lich pull, and it's game over, man.
Oh, we go here, Roger.
Down the arrow.
Wait, what? What? I didn't know it could do that. Well, it pulls you across terrain.
It's so focused, you just don't care
What
about
the
this
hell?
anymore, you know?
Does it say that in the spell? I mean, I guess it does.
Oh, I
I'm
love
probably
new
just
Solar
dumb.
Crest.
Hypnotize. Oh, we'll check it out.
Nice BKB. Yeah, on the good.
Hey, they got the primal split off.
Yeah, but PL versus Monkey King, you can already see.
Oh, and look with this. He just farmed the brood spiders. He just slammed the spiders. Kodos did get the BKB out in time, but the split is dying. They're focusing down the primal split. It's 1 hit away, 2 hits away. Sorry, I lied.
Where is it?
Oh, he got out on the other one. Okay, they did have the other. I'm still alive. But yeah, what does it say on the? How does it describe the Lich spell? No, the other one.
wait.
Causing it to
Hypnotize
move
enemy
towards
unit.
a point between. It doesn't say that it gets free pathing. Can you ult? Is there like an ult tip on it? No. I didn't know that. It doesn't say that it makes it ignore terrain, but it does. It ignores terrain. The more you know, Twitch chat, though I'm sure you're all going to all tell me that you already knew that.
They didn't.
They didn't. Okay. Feels good. Although that's pretty crazy, because yeah, in the right sort of situations, getting people into sort of over and trapping them across terrain could be really nice. As bottom lane, they're into the base. The Brood is dead. No buyback. The Brewmaster trying his best to fight back, but he's got to be a little careful. Of course, does not have the split. Actually keeping himself alive. No one focusing the objectives. They will take the barracks. The mega creeps are out for VP. And no one is... I mean, he's been focused by Dream, but the backup is there. No one. Will he actually die? He does. They do kill the Monkey King. The Chain Frost begins to bounce between the Dream and My Moon. The Fish is there as well. Pasha is still alive. Finally falls. Dream getting himself away as well on a slither of HP. Ramsey's trying for the chase, gets into the PL, has the vision to chase him down with a Spirit Lance of his own as Ramsey's picks up the PL. Buybacks coming into play as Empire Hope desperately
They have megas.
try and hold the base, but the megas are there. Buybacks coming out from VP. They're ready to close the game up. I say they're ready. They do get caught out there.
He needs the buyback.
I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if we see just a straight up
He was
buyback.
dropping items
There it is.
in front of their base.
What did he drop?
Wraith Band.
Right,
He had extras.
An offering from the Frog himself. Is Roger?
If this was your classic Bob, you would probably play this game for another 35 minutes because of the buybacks. 5th buyback.
There's the 5th buyback from VP. Oh, Dream! Oh, he's in the base.
Is under attack.
He's going to survive in the fountain. But the Bane's in trouble. Oh, beats him down. The Shadow Demon trying to get his way back into the fountain. The Balance Strike is going to be off the mark. They're just casually tanking the fountain here, VP, as they dive in. Pasha, he's got the grave, but he will die. There we go. GG is called. VP take game 1. As no surprises there. No surprises at all. It's just game 1 of the best of 3. Maybe we can see Empire try something a little different in game 2.
I mean, they try to cheese them with the Broodmother.
They did. They got to try
It was
another
not
cheese.
very effective.
No.
I think they just need to
Yeah.
play their own game. I think everyone expects Virtus.Pro to beat them 2-0, but VP also makes mistakes.
Yeah, but you never know. You never know. Maybe VP making a mistake. Maybe Empire can come in with some crazy ass draft in game 2 and catch VP off guard. But we will have to run some adverts for you beautiful people at home. We know you love the ads, so we'll be back after a short ad break for game 2 of VP versus Empire Hope.